damn it. Setting it up. Wait, fuck. The way I had it before was better. I forgot how I did it. I just closed the motherfucker. See, I'm fucking up. Anyway, let me just open this up as I usually do. Shit. So guys, I'm just starting it up. We'll have a quick chat today. Then I'm gonna go and shit. Just doing this because I don't feel like making any other videos. I'm always eating during my live chats. Maybe I should stop, but I'm hungry as a motherfucker. Okay, let's go to live streaming. Okay, make large. That's what she said. Events. Boom. Okay, it says I'm live right now. Wait, can I just click on this and look at it like everybody else? I can. Wait. Oh no, but it ain't the same though. Nah.
Hey,
here. Wait, actually, it is kind of the same. But no, this way is better because I can control it. All right, guys, I'm learning more about this every day. Every single day, I'm learning more. Okay, see if anybody's up in here. Shout me out. You're the first. All right, shout out to Sean Hansborough and shit. You know, every time he's in here, he says the same thing. I have a feeling if I don't shout him out one day, he's gonna find me and fuck me up. So I'm just gonna do it, so I don't have any problems when I go back to America and shit. All right, so okay, wow, I was actually counting how many people are in here this time. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. All right, so it says there's 3 people up in here. Might actually be more or less, but this thing, oh, it's actually counting. Okay, this time it's actually counting. There's 3 people in here. And I guess today, you guys, I haven't played any games live recently. I've been playing Diablo 3, and I don't think I can play that live because I won't be able to talk. I'll just be into the game. So once I get really good at that game, I will start streaming it. Now what's going on? Sigma Low, Simply Deep. It's funny, when a name's Simply Deep, you don't have to explain much to the ladies. You could just say, you know, hey, you know, I'm Simply Deep, bitch. You know, come get it. You know what I mean? You don't have to say much. That's awesome. Alrighty, so baddest game is Smash Hit. You know what's funny? I just found out about PS4 Pro today. Well, I didn't find out about it. I read on it. There's an article today. I think so, but the problem is I don't have a 4K TV. And I don't think I'm going to get it while I'm in Russia. Only way I'd get it, actually, is if I come back to Russia. So, I really don't know. Because there's no point in me having it. I have a big TV, but it's not 4K. And there's no point in me getting that PlayStation if my shit ain't 4K. Today, we're going to talk about being black versus being gay. You know, a lot of people have compared the two. And sometimes the comparisons just piss me off. It really piss me off. Carlisle, handsome to meet you. I'm Carlisle, handsome to meet you. Yo, I'm telling you, I don't know how many of you are American. I don't know who's to be honest, if you're a foreigner, unless your English is like a A+, you shouldn't be here. Because that's one of the, it's not a problem. But like I heard from a girl the other day, a girl I know pretty well. She goes, my friend says he knows you. I'm like, who's your friend? And she's like, oh, this guy, he's my classmate. And I'm like, oh, how does he know me? He said he used to watch your YouTube videos on the English channel. But he said there's another channel you have where you say bad things about Russian women. I guarantee you that dude doesn't know shit in English very well because I've never said anything bad about Russian women. If I thought Russian women were bad, I wouldn't be here. So I'm like, that dude's a fucking retard. He doesn't speak English. So my suggestion, if you don't really know English, you shouldn't be here. And I mean that because you guys say stupid shit because you don't understand. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with you. This just isn't for you. So if you're someone who likes to talk to me or who wants to talk to me or something, and you're from another country that's not an English-speaking country, maybe I'll start live streaming on my English channel. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll do that so you guys can have it. But other than that, this is for like Americans and, you know, people who are at least expert in English only. You know, because other than that, you're not going to understand. You'll hear what I'm saying, but you won't understand the context at all. So it's going to fuck my shit up. But anyway, Yeah, nice to meet you guys. Okay, I know what it means, but the sentence makes no sense. I'm Carlisle, handsome to meet you. Like, come on. You know what I mean? I've been American all my life. I've been speaking English for a long time. I know when something's not right. Um, today we're talking about gay versus dark. So, a lot of people compare being black to being... I'm not rapping anywhere. That's not me. I'm doing other stuff. I don't do what other people do. I won't be rapping. Comment version, nice. Okay, I have decided to say it nice. I understand. I understand what you're trying to say. Black American. I'm moving to Odessa. I want to start YouTube where I review cars, but I speak Russian. Yeah, of course. Why not? I'm moving to Odessa. It's interesting. You're a long-time fan. All right. You're a black American who speaks Russian. Where are you from and how did you learn Russian? That's interesting. How? When you're dark skinned. Dude, we're not. That's not the topic today. I'm just going to answer this one guy, Nicholas Jones. He says he's a black American moving to Odessa, 2017. He wants to start a YouTube channel where he reviews cars as he speaks Russian. Do you think it could work? Yes, I think it could work. If you're actually American and you speak Russian, that's extremely rare, so it should work out. Yeah, Houston, Texas. That's I can't wait to hear someone speak Russian with an American Southern accent. That would be cool. So yeah, you'll do fine actually. Shit, we could work together. I could start you off now. I have a YouTube channel with 160,000 subscribers. You could start by uploading videos there. Oh, but still, if you want to work together, we could do that. Shit, because I don't make videos on that channel anymore. But hey, you make the videos, I make you popular, I make the money, we're even. Awesome. So anyway, let's get to the topic. Being black versus being gay. Now, we all know in the black community, and by the way, can anyone tell me how many people are actually in here because this program sucks ass? We all know that in the black community, a lot of people say things like, you know, being gay is a sin. You know, the vast majority of black Christians feel that, awesome, 12 people here, feel that being gay is a sin against God. It's not right. You shouldn't do it. Blah blah blah. It's immoral. It's unnatural. That's the one I hear the most. Unnatural, and all that stuff. But what's interesting is, throughout time, people have said similar things about black people. So, for example, they wouldn't say, "No, he didn't come to Novosibirsk." They would, "Oh, will he? Maybe, I don't know." They would say things like, "Black people are inferior. They're not real people. They should be our servants. We should never work for a black person. We should never live with them." And they sound kind of similar. So when things happen in the gay community and a black person were to say something like, "I don't think gays should get married," the first thing a person would say to a black person who says that is something like, "But you're black. How can you think that? You know, how can you think that gays shouldn't be able to marry each other when you're black? Maybe you shouldn't be able to marry a white person." Do you guys think that's a fair comparison? Like homosexual marriage should be compared and is similar to interracial marriage? Do you guys think it's a fair comparison? Black people are people, gay is unnatural. So you're saying black people are natural, gay people are unnatural, basically. Okay, Sean says no, because I think Praise is saying black people are natural and gay people are unnatural. Trigger says no way. Sean says no. So that's, I guess, 3 people who disagree. Come on, 2 more people. Give your motherfucking opinion. Ha. Yes, Praise believe being black is natural, being gay is unnatural. Okay, not a fair comparison. All right, so that's Trigger again. So let's say, for example, when it comes to marriage, it should be compared to interracial marriage. Oh, Nicholas Jones says it should be compared to interracial marriage. So Nicholas has a different opinion than you guys, because you guys say it's not a fair comparison. Nicholas says yes, but when it comes to civil rights, it is different. Okay, so let's start with interracial marriage. Nicholas believes comparing gay marriage to interracial marriage is similar. How so? I would like to understand why Nicholas thinks interracial marriage should be equated with gay marriage. I will black dude born raised in Germany for a few weeks. Maybe we can meet with city recommend me to visit. Right now we're talking about homosexual marriage and black people. If you're not on it, I'm gonna have to talk to you later. You should add versus being disabled. Look, I'm not talking about disabled people today, bro. I'm sure your struggle is real, but I'm not going in. Gay is wrong, it's just wrong. Yeah, right now I'm waiting for Nicholas's response because I'm dying to know how interracial marriage and gay marriage are similar. Gay is wrong, just wrong. Praise doesn't like homosexuality. He does not like it. So if Nicholas, if you're writing a response, I will wait for it because I'm curious to know. I don't want to continue because gay marriage was illegal by law, just like interracial marriage. Okay, so see, in that case, you are comparing gay marriage and interracial marriage on basis of the law. So in that case, I can literally compare blacks to dogs. I can compare them. How? Because dogs can be considered your property at one point in history. Blacks could have been considered your property at one point in history. You're comparing it by law and or culture. Actually both, law and culture. Not really just by the action itself. And religious people made the same arguments against interracial marriage. Yes, once again, that's culture. You kind of skip the whole logic thing and you kind of use culture and law to base your beliefs on. I never do that. I never use culture or law to base my beliefs because then you're just following. To me, you're not really thinking on your own. We have to think from the bottom up. Like we have our own brains. Like forget the law, forget religion. Let's think. Is gay marriage worse or better or the same as interracial marriage? Does one have more benefit than the other? Does either have a negative effect on society? Does it actually hurt anybody? What's wrong with it? You understand? And no offense to you guys, but religion is never an argument. It's never an argument. It's not. Because if religion was an argument, there would only be one religion with the same belief. So there's too many religions. It's not an argument. I think gay people are just like us, just having life to the fullest and way happy. Okay. Yeah. Just living life to the fullest. Yeah, I mean, I see what you mean by they're just like us. I understand. But a lot of people say, like saying nigger is like saying faggot. There we go. That one should get you guys sparked up. A lot of people say saying faggot is the same thing like saying nigger. A lot of people say that. Do you guys think so? That saying faggot is the same thing as saying nigger? Gay marriage is some that is not good. Is some? I guess you mean something. But why is gay marriage not good? Who does it hurt? Just explain that to me. They are doing this because of pride and inferior complex. Ooh. Who's doing it? You said they. You mean blacks, gays, religious people? My nigga, what is the best way to learn Russian? God damn it. I can never stay on topic. Rosetta Stone. Hell no, not the same. Okay. See? Somebody just said yes, it is the same way. Okay. So, but it's unnatural. Okay, I'm going to get on two things now. There's the unnatural thing, and then somebody said they're doing it because they feel inferior. You can hide being gay, but you can't hide being black no matter how much skin bleaching you do, no matter how much blonde weave she has, and no matter how much you chop up your nose, you're still black. That's true. Just ask Michael Jackson before he died. He didn't have his own kids because his DNA is black forever. Okay, thanks. Carly says all of them. So basically, I agree with that. You can't hide being black, but you definitely can hide being gay. That's one difference, that's true. But about this whole gay being unnatural thing, what's funny is a lot of people say homosexuality is unnatural, but that actually makes no sense at all. That actually makes no sense when you say homosexuality is unnatural. Because when you're attracted to somebody, it's natural. It's not like some chemical made by humans making you think that way. It's natural. It happens. It's the same thing like if you're born with a mental disease. A lot of these diseases are natural. Not saying homosexuality is a disease. I'm saying it's natural. It happens. It's not some chemical or some experiment. It happens naturally. People don't make themselves gay. They're just gay. Not saying it's good. It's the devil. That devil stuff is stupid. I'm going to just be honest. But I'm not saying it's good or bad. Listen, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm saying it's natural. It's completely natural. You know, it doesn't mean it's good. If you say not normal, that's different. I understand that. If you say homosexuality is not normal, I can understand where you're coming from with that. But when you say it's not natural, that doesn't make sense because it's absolutely natural. You know what I mean? Oh, he's so short. That's not natural. Or he talks funny. That's not natural. What do you mean it's not natural? It's natural. Normal is a different word. How can you try to compare black people versus gay people? Well, like I said, the word faggot versus nigger. That's a perfect example. Like, so let's say a lot of people say faggot and nigger is the same thing. Let me write it. Faggot versus, oh my fucking God. A lot of people say faggot versus nigger. Faggot versus nigger. They say it's the same exact thing. A lot of people say it's the same exact thing. Both have 2 G's in the middle and 6 letters. And when you use it, you can offend a lot of people. So, I want to know you guys' opinion. Faggot is worse, nigger is worse, blah, blah, blah. And that was because of pride and inferiority comment about perfection of the universe. Wow, that's deep. You're like Carl Sagan. Being unnatural because of pride and inferiority complex. Wow. Nigger is more offensive. Okay. Do you think that interracial marriage and gay marriage are the same thing or are they different? Wow, a lot of you are talking today. I might have to slow down the chat and answer one by one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, Zucker said nigger is more offensive. It can be more offensive. That doesn't mean it's not the same thing. Some people can be offended by the word fat and get mad at me for using the word fat. You know, so a word being offensive, it can be true, but the word being offensive doesn't necessarily mean it's worse because people could be very sensitive or just not sensitive. It really depends on the listener. Do you think that interracial marriage and gay marriage are the same thing or are they different? I think they're very different. You know, I think interracial marriage, there should be no such thing as interracial marriage. It shouldn't even have a name, to be honest. But I understand why it has a name because we do have different races and stuff. I understand that. But it's just marriage. Interracial marriage is a normal marriage. And what I mean by normal marriage is it's the same thing as the other marriage, except the people look different. There's no negative effects. There's no strange effects. It's the same shit. You know, if you're from the same country, you speak the same language, you have the same culture, you just look different. That's it. That's the only different. Maybe international marriage. One speaks one language, the other speaks another language. They have different cultures. That's a little different because it could cause some conflict because you're so different in behavior, culture, and beliefs. But when you have the same beliefs but you just look different, it doesn't mean shit. It actually means nothing to any logical person. And compared to gay marriage is a little different. With gay marriage, you understand that you're not going to produce children. And no gay marriage can produce children. People like to say, but there's some people who can't have babies. That's a rarity. That's very rare. But in gay marriage, 0% of gay marriages produce children. So when they get married, it's more about love. But now in this day and age, that's not a problem. We're almost overcrowded on this earth. Gay people can adopt children, and so there's really no issue with gay marriage in my opinion. But I do not compare them because both are about love. But one typically can produce children, the other one never can. One is it's the same thing as a normal marriage, just the people look different. The other one is between 2 people of the same sex and they can never ever produce children. So that's just the difference. Not saying one's better than the other. They're both fine. Gay marriage is just as good as a straight marriage, but they're just different. That's what I'm saying. Okay, this thing is so... But if you want to be gay, that's you. This is simply deep. But if you want to be gay, that's you. All have free will, but whatever decision people make, somebody is not going to like it, and people need to be prepared for the backlash and the reason why they something. He didn't finish. But okay, that's true. Right. There's always backlash. Yeah, there's always consequences for your actions. Yeah, but sometimes you get consequences for actions that you shouldn't have consequences for. And usually the reason why people have received consequences for those actions because other people got fucked up mentalities and can't mind their own business when a person's living their life and not messing with anybody. That's usually the problem. Let's see. Zerker says faggot is used. Zerker says faggot, where is he? Faggot is used loosely. But then again, nigger is this instance, is used loosely as nigga. Okay, fag is worse. It's only used in rap songs in a derogatory way. Okay, Trigger says fag is worse. Phil, check out the Dr. Black Russian bitch. That dude's corny as fuck. Don't collab with him, please. Oh, he's cool. Race is a social construct. Look, whatever you call it, it could be a social construct, but it makes sense. That's why I like the idea of race. It makes perfect sense. Called homosexuality is not natural is because the same sex cannot procreate and make a baby. Right. It's not natural in making babies, but it's natural when it comes to the feeling. When you like somebody who's an adult and that adult likes you and you start having sex, regardless, you're two human beings, it's natural. You know, it's natural. Not saying it's good or bad, but it's natural. There's even homosexuality in the wild. There's homosexuality in the wild. Yes. And there's also, is natural as well. Doesn't mean it's good. A lot of, what is it called when people have sex with their family members? Oh, fuck. When people have sex with their family members. I forgot. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Fuck. Forgot the name of it. Somebody let me know the name when family members have sex and shit. So incest, right. Incest is very natural throughout nature. That doesn't mean we should do it. You understand? It's natural, but it doesn't mean we should do it. Doesn't mean it's a good idea. You got to understand the difference between when something's natural and we should do it. So rape is also natural. It's very natural. Fighting over women and raping the woman as a winner is also natural with lots of species. Doesn't mean we should do it. You understand? So understand the difference between what's natural, basically what usually occurs in nature, and what we should do. There's a huge difference. There's no race, they're just other genetics. Okay, that can make a lot of sense. That's true. But the reason why I like the idea of race is because it explains a huge group of people with very similar genetics. That's why I like it. Don't collab with cronies, fuck. I think, let me see. I understand your point now. Okay. Yo, this thing here is the worst fucking shit ever. Get out of here. Why does it keep telling me this? And when I try to scroll, it doesn't let me scroll. Okay. I think it will affect the child with homosexuals. Let me know how you think it will affect children. Nigga versus faggot, please. Wait for my response because it may be long. Okay, that's what... Okay. What time is it for you? Answered it. It's called incest. 11 p.m. Incest is not natural. It is natural with many species. Are you kidding me? It's natural with many species, many mammals. Are you out of your mind? Not saying it's good or bad, but have you ever had gerbils? You never had mice? You never even had cats or dogs? You don't think they grow up and have sex with each other when they're mature? They do. It's natural in nature. Not saying we should do it, but it's natural with many, many species. Not saying it's good. Usually it's given the environment or conditions they're in. You know what I mean? The less space you have, the more likely you are to animals, the more likely they are to deal in incest because they don't have many other creatures to go to and shit like that. So unfortunately it's natural depending on the options you have. You know what I mean? As an animal. At first, faggots was used to insult a man's manhood, kind of like calling a man a pussy, bitch, and punk. But now is more likely used on a gay person before the word faggot. There was sodomite. Well, that's the history. But we're talking about in this day and age. You know, the history of nigger, I believe before slavery it meant ignorant person. No one can use the word nigger now as an ignorant person. So certain history with certain words compared to today's society, it means nothing. So you could give the history of faggot all you want. Faggot in England means a cigarette, or faggot used to mean this. It doesn't matter anymore. It matters what it means now and how people are going to take it. That's very important with communication. The dictionary means nothing. It means nothing when it comes to how people will take a word or perceive a word. The history means nothing. It's today's culture that stands out. Incest is gross. Of course it's gross. And it's bad for many, many reasons that I can explain why it's bad and why we shouldn't allow it. But it is natural. Some of the royal families were incest. Actually, no, a lot of rich people and royal people do keep incest so they can keep the money in the family. They do incest a lot, usually with cousins. Yeah, it's very common. Okay, nigger is a name called to the blacks by white Europeans. Nowadays, I guess you can say that. I support gay marriage because I believe in equality, but if my son told me that he is gay, I don't know what I would do. Well, I give him a high five and keep going. What about you, Phil Cole? If my son was gay, I would just hope he's a top gay and not a bottom gay. But if he's a bottom gay, I'm like, nigga, I don't know how to help you get your man back. Like, I don't know how to give him advice. Look, son, when you go out tonight, what I want you to do, I want you to look him dead in his eyes, hold his thigh, put one finger on his ball. I don't know what to say. You know, I don't fucking know what to tell him. You know what I mean? Daddy, my boyfriend cheated on me with a man or a woman. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I guess my wife would have to take care of my gay son with his love life, because I don't know what to tell him. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, to be honest, if my son goes, I'm gay, Dad, I'm like, all right, look, are you taking or giving? Because if you're giving, maybe I can help you with your love life. But if you're taking, you're on your own. I'm only giving, Dad. That's my nigga. That's my man. You fuck them niggas. You show them who's boss. I wouldn't know what to say if he was taking it, though. He's on his own. There is still incest in our society in Arab cultures, Turkey or Gypsy people doing incest marriage. And that's your thing, that's your culture. It's not too good genetically when you're doing incest marriage, but hey, in your culture, if that's fine, you guys do that. But in America, I would prefer it to be against the law for many reasons. He taking dick, haha, hell nah. I'm being honest. You got a child, you got to help your child, gay or not. Faggot equal nigger, the same bad word. All right, could be. But I mean, it's your child. You just want to leave him hanging because he's gay? You don't want to try to help him with his life because he's gay? What are you going to do with your gay son? Throw him out the window? No. You just got to try to, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If I had a lesbian daughter who act like a dude, I don't want a lesbian daughter. I want a feminine daughter, like a little princess kind of daughter. If she's a lesbian, muscular and shit, I'm like, I still love you, sweetie, but god damn it. Can you stop hitting your father? Sodomite is the correct term for gay person instead of faggot. Incest is wrong too because the child will more likely have severe birth defects. Yes, and bestiality is also sick because the child will something. Best thing for genetics is interracial marriage. Yeah, that helps a lot. Good point. For genetics, it's best to not marry your family. And if you marry outside your race, that's even better. I'm finna take him to the strip club. That's not going to work. You can't change someone from being gay or straight. You can't change it. It's really who they are. Some people are low-key bisexual. You could bring out the other half, but once you are something unless an extreme environmental change changes you. So I'm telling you right now, everybody here has some gay in them. Everybody. I guarantee any of you, if you go to prison for 30 years, you never see a woman, you never touch a woman, you're going to fuck a dude. Everybody, including me. Doesn't matter who you are. Your environment can change you. There's no such thing as I'm the straightest man. I never do that. Get the fuck out of here. Some murderers and fucking all those real niggas after 6-7 years in prison, they're like, I'm fucking somebody, and they do it. You think you're so tough? No. So the point is, I'm not saying everybody's gay. I'm saying we're all straight. But an extreme environmental changes can change you. And you have to adjust. So fuck more white women and top hogs. What the fuck is he talking about? Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yes, genetic diversity. I agree. It's not like the first time an African was called nigger. I guess I see what you mean. How do we message you about them? I don't know. You can message me about them just on VK. You just gotta send me a friend request, I guess. Not in my country. I mean, some societies, sorry, I live in Germany. You can go to jail in Germany for doing incest. Yeah, and I understand it. But you know what's funny? Someone mentioned bestiality, like having sex with animals. I hate having to explain why having sex with animals is wrong. And I can explain it just in case somebody doesn't know the logic behind why having sex with animals is wrong. Just in case you want to know. I can explain to you why. Same thing with children. Why having sex with children is wrong, I can explain both to you. First, I'll start with animals, okay? You shouldn't have sex with animals simply because they don't know what the fuck's going on. And if they are in heat and they are having sex with you, they're having sex with you with the mentality that they're going to produce children. They're going to produce young, and they're not. So you're raping them, okay? Bestiality is unnatural, completely. It only occurs sometimes in nature with extreme environmental changes. With extreme, and stupid dogs. and we're stupid dogs, you know. And actually, that's an example. A lot of dogs will try to have sex with anything. I know you guys have seen dogs try to fuck legs, cats. You know, they try to fuck anything, of course. But that's because they're not in the environment that their sexual organs hasn't actually, or their sexual need or urges hasn't evolved as fast as they have with their behavior being a domestic animal. So they're still as horny as they were when they were wolves, like trying to get sex and shit all the time. But their behavior changed except for the sexual need, that sexual urge. They still have that animalistic from the wild sexual urge. Bestiality only happens to create new species. Bro, you're off. You're absolutely off. I don't know where you get that from, but that's completely off. Bestiality, I believe, is when one species has sex with a creature of a completely different species and it cannot produce young. That's bestiality. So you're off. You know, if a lion has sex with a tiger, that's not really bestiality. They can produce young. They can make young. Even though their young is sterile, but they can make them. They can make babies. So I don't think that's really bestiality. Because even though they're different species, they're similar enough to produce young. For humans, I don't think there's any, no, I don't think there are no other species on the planet that's close enough to humans for us to be able to produce young with them. So if we have sex with any other species, that is straight up and down bestiality 100%. All day. All day. Yeah, so, this is weird. So having sex with an animal is just fucking wrong. Just completely wrong. Now the whole thing with, we can't make babies with monkeys, bro. You out of your mind. I took app bio, fam. You're telling, okay, so, all right. So explain to me, because you call me fam and everything, so you know what you're talking about. Show me anywhere, any website, in any scientific journal where saying bestiality happens to create new species. That's very interesting because I know you're wrong. I know you're wrong, but I would love to see how you can explain bestiality makes new species. I wish you knew how much that didn't make sense. Wow, I can't believe what you're saying. That's a movie. Stop watching movies and thinking it applies to reality. But no, I never saw the movie Alien. Bestiality only happens. Man, it sounds like you're talking about human-controlled evolution. Yeah, he's off as hell. I don't know. Like, it's not, this isn't Pokemon, bro. That sounds like Pokemon. You take a Pikachu and a motherfucking Clefairy, and you bring them together, you make a Clefairy, or whatever the fuck. Picafairy, you know? But that's not how it works with animals. Like, I'm just trying to see why he thinks bestiality only happens to create new species. When bestiality typically happens when people are just horny as fuck, and they don't have the opportunity to fuck people of their own species or animals of their own species. They're horny as hell. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how else to explain it. But this is Zerker's, this is his belief. This is his rationale. I think he means like dogs and wolves. That's what I'm talking about. And that's not bestiality. When you're of the same species or a similar enough species to produce children, yes, that's not bestiality. If a Malamute has sex with a wolf, yeah, it looks funny. Can a Malamute and wolves have offspring? Maybe. I gotta look that up. I'm not sure. Can create unique offspring. Yes, it's not. You gotta understand one thing about species. Certain species aren't far enough apart from each other to not produce offspring. Okay? Some species are close enough. I didn't know about dogs and wolves. Maybe they're still close enough to produce offspring. Maybe there's 3 levels to this, basically. There's 3 levels. The first level is the same species. You produce young who can produce young. You produce young who can produce young is the best way for your species to survive. There's a second type. You and a species close to you can produce young who can't produce young. You produce young who can't produce young. So a lion and tiger, they can make babies, but their babies can't have babies. So it's not that good of an idea. Then there's a third. You're having sex for nothing, bestiality, because there's no babies will be produced. So 1, you have babies who can have babies. 2, you have babies who can't have babies. And 3, you're just fucking wasting your time, literally, okay? Now, dogs and wolves, I don't know what level they're on, because I honestly don't know. I've never seen a half dog, half wolf. But I would guess maybe they're on level 2. Their babies can't have babies, maybe, because I think they're a little far from each other, but I have to look that up. Yeah, chromosomes and all that has something to do with it, but I don't know about dogs and wolves. Let's look that up real quick. I'm gonna look that up real quick. I'm very curious now if dogs and wolves can have babies, like especially like Malamutes and Huskies, because they do look like wolves a little bit. Okay, can dogs and wolves breed? Okay. A wolf/dog hybrid is fertile and in fact not a hybrid at all because wolves and dogs are exactly the same species. Wow. So they're level 1. He's absolutely right. They're level 1. Wolves and dogs are still of the same exact species. They're on the first level. If a wolf has a baby with a dog, their baby can have babies. And it's not a hybrid. They're still of the same species. So shit, they're not even of similar species. Dogs and wolves are of the same species still. I just read it from Google. Could be wrong. I could double check it, read some other sources. But that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. That is absolutely crazy. But see, it's different with cats because I like cats. It's different with the cats though. But that's amazing. How dogs and wolves, that's crazy. That's, wow. So wolves and dogs, they're still close enough of the same species. You know, that's amazing. But the thing with dogs is their evolution has been controlled by humans. So they look different very quickly, but they still have a lot of the same DNA. But they look different very quickly and do different things. Okay, cats are too small, but cats are lions. They're still, but let's say like a lion and a snow leopard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all can have babies, but their babies are typically sterile. But see, what we're doing there, what we did was compare a domestic wolf versus a regular wolf. So right, we have to compare a domestic cat and a lion, but a lion's too big. So we'd have to compare a domestic cat to a wild cat that's not too big to have sex with a house cat. So what's a very famous, not too big wild cat? Lynx? No, those are kind of big. Lynx are kind of big. I don't think they could. Wait, let me search it. Let me search lynx. Maybe a lynx can. A pig horse? What the hell is he talking about? You watch too much South Park. Let's look at lynx. Can a lynx and house and domestic cat breed? Let's find out. Attempted or unconfirmed hybrids. Domestic cat plus bobcat. There are reports of bobcats breeding with domestic cats, but evidence of offspring remains circumstantial and anecdotal. Yeah, like I thought. It's different for cats. It's different for cats. They're a little different because I think cats have been humanly controlled much longer than dogs. When I told my Ukrainian girlfriend that our species originated in Africa, she did not believe me. She told me that she was told in school that blue-eyed people are a different type of human species. She has a nursing degree from university. She is from Kherson. Well, maybe that's we are getting off topic. We are? Oh shit, we are. I forgot this is black versus gay. I'm like, if a house cat has sex with a snow leopard. I forgot. My bad, Sean. We are definitely getting off topic. That's funny. I did a speaking club on that. How conversations slowly evolve and become other things. You know, you can start talking about the alphabet. You end up talking about anal sex. It's like, how the fuck did that happen? Well, because things change. It's natural in life that things change. To bitch dogs and cats. To bitch dogs and cats. All right. But anyway, back to the topic. Gay versus being black. Now imagine being a gay black man in Russia. Oh no. I actually saw one before, but it was Moscow. And he had a lot of gay people with him, so nobody's fucking with him. But yeah, imagine being gay and black in Russia. Oh man. Man. Jesus. I remember people were calling me gay for some time on the internet. You know, people say whatever they want. And it's funny because I was waiting for it. Because throughout my career, I've been accused of everything. Rape, murder, having AIDS, everything. But I've never been accused of being gay till I'd say 8 months ago, the gay thing started floating around. And I was like, finally. I was like, what took you so long? I was waiting for the whole gay thing. And I was hoping the gay thing would work because then more girls would talk to me like, oh, I heard you're gay. Let's hang out. Yeah, let's hang out. Let's have a pajama party. We don't need underwear. We, you know. But it didn't take off. People stopped with the whole gay thing. But yeah, so anything else about being black versus being gay? We got off topic. It's just because when he said bestiality makes new species, that just threw me off, and I couldn't allow that. But okay, to what Nicholas Jones said. Nicholas Jones said his Ukrainian girlfriend learned that blue-eyed people are of a different species. Well, what she learned, if that is what she learned, they're retarded, and they didn't know what they were talking about. Motherfucker, nigga got game. I have a PlayStation. Hi. Stop. I want to hit you with something. Can't see. 1 second, guys. Gotta hit somebody. Excellent. Makes me feel better. That's pseudoscience. Yeah, it's pseudoscience. Yeah. How many people are still here? Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna check. Watching 2.5 minutes, just a minute. Okay. Do any of you know how many people are actually here? That'd be nice to know. 13. All right, not bad. I guess we could talk for like 10 more minutes, then I'm out. I'm going to make one of these a day when I'm not making any other videos, you know, because I'd rather do something than nothing. 10. Okay, you both obviously have a 3-number difference every time you tell me. So, on my thing, it says there's 3 people watching. Praise always says a number less than 3 than what Sean says. So, what I think it is, me and Praise shit is fucked up and Sean shit is working. So, there's 13. Yeah, you late, but it's right. It fluctuates. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, man, anything to add about being gay versus being black? If you have anything, let me know. If not, I guess we could call it a day and shit. 13, that's a nightmare. If a girl says she's 13, how old are you? 13! That's the sound of a car driving away. Alright, so I guess that's it. No one else has anything? No, never been to Canada. Had no reason to go to Canada, but maybe one day I'll go. Maybe and shit. 13 is a good number. Whoa! Oh, you mean for this chat? Right? I don't know how old you are, but you better be no older than 15 saying 13 is a good number for a girl. I do. I do what? Have you been to Sochi? No, not yet, but I've been very close. No, in general. Oh, okay. No, I've been close. Black, gay, both being picked on every day. Yeah, you can say that. You can definitely say that. Black and gay, both being picked on every day. But I don't know. One advantage gay people have in America is that they're so like popular now. Nigga trying to say I'm not trying to say shit. I don't know how old you are. I don't know. So I'm not accusing you of being anything. All right, if you have a question, just ask. I hate when people say, "Can I ask a question?" You just did, so just ask a question. I mean, if you're 17, you're not a pedophile if you're dating another teenager. You know what I mean? If you're 17 dating a 13-year-old, I would think you need an older girlfriend, but you're not a pedophile. You both go to high school at the same time. You're not a pedophile. You just should get an older girlfriend. I think there are feminine black guys that are not gay. Yeah, like a lot of the new hip-hop artists just look very different than they did like 20 years ago. It's cool to do certain things now that are kind of feminine. I'm not complaining, just saying. You know, you can wear your skinny jeans and your skirts. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Your business. I'm not telling you how to dress. But back in my day, when you were a rapper, man, you really had to watch your mouth. Like in the 90s, when like from like let's say 89 to like 95, when I was really into hip hop growing up, like you say the wrong thing as a rapper, your life could just end. Period. Your life could just end that quick. So nowadays, you can say whatever you want. You don't even have to say anything. Nothing's gonna happen to you. I mean, I mean, there've been some new dudes in the game that are dangerous, like Chief Keef and shit, who would actually get at you. But other than that, 50 Cent was like the last bully of the industry. He was the last one. You know, he's the last one. Fucking Suge Knight's out of here. He's done for. He's out of here. You know, there's no more. There's no more of them in the industry. I mean, you have some new cats who hold it down. But as for those real aggressive, when I see you, there's a problem, or we're going to get people to do shit to you, those days are kind of over in hip-hop, which is actually good. You know, less deaths and stuff. I remember Stack Bundles was murked. I remember that. The dude from the Lost Boys was murked. Who else got murked? I don't want to mention Pac and Big. Everyone knows that. I'm talking about the other rappers who were murked people don't talk about. Big L got murked. I remember dude from Boogie Down Productions got murked. KRS-One's homeboy, he got murked. Gucci Man, yeah, Gucci Man's hard body, yeah. But see, Gucci Man's not really, he's not aggressive. He's big on self-defense. Like those two guys he killed, it was in self-defense, you know? So he's not really a bully. He's like, leave me alone or I'll kill you. And I like that. I like Gucci Man a lot because he's not like aggressive just attacking people. Like kind of like the dude he had beef with. Fucking, the guy he had beef with is more kind of a bully. Or tries to be a bully. Young Jock, right? Right. He's more the aggressive type. He's more likely to go out there and talk shit about somebody. And he has like that ego. Gucci Man's more like, he's like a lizard with yellow and black stripes. Like he's not paying you any attention, but if you touch him, you're going to die. That's kind of how Gucci Mane is. But I'm talking about those dudes who just want beef, who look for it, who just will see you. And, like DMX, just see you and slap the shit out of you. They don't care about prison. They don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I mean? Those days are kind of over. Russian rappers all sound like Eminem. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. Oh. Gay people should not be able to hit girls. It depends on the situation. If some girl slapped the shit out of a gay guy, I feel he should be able to hit the hell out of her. Whether he kicks, punches, elbows, whatever. My whole point with things like with human behavior, you should keep your hands to yourself. Your words can affect anybody, but a hit hurts anybody. So you keep your hands to yourself. That's very important. So if a woman hits a gay guy, he hits her back, I don't care. That's what she gets for hitting him. You know, when you hit somebody, you want to fight. You want problems. You want it. Now, if that person wants to give you problems back, hopefully they hurt you. If not, hopefully you just go to jail. That's simple. Keep your hands to yourself. But I don't think a gay guy should get in an argument with a woman and just slap the shit out of her. Sure, he should go to prison, just like any man should. I get it. But if she hits him first and he hits her back, then that's what the fuck she gets. You don't, and I'm not talking about like people in a relationship. That's different. Like you cheat on your girlfriend and she slaps you. I mean, but still, she shouldn't put her hands on you. I don't know. That'll be another topic. Is it ever okay to hit a woman? That'll be another topic, I guess. I've never hit a girl, but I choked the shit out this one chick. If you were slapped by a girl, what would you do? I've been slapped by a girl. I got slapped one time so hard, like when she hit me, like I was looking at her like this. When she hit me, all I remember is looking this way, and I don't remember anything else. So I saw her hand, then I remember looking this way. That's it. So, and she was a big girl, so she hit me so hard, I was like, damn. And I didn't do anything because I did something bad. You know, I'm the one who cheated on her. Then she slapped the shit out of me, and my jaw was like this. So how can I be mad at her? You know, it's my fault. You know, she got me lovely, like for real. What if an MMA female rocked your shit? It depends on why she's rocking my shit. I love when you guys speak slang. It depends on why she rocked my shit. If I cheated on her, then I deserve that. You know, if she gets me in a triangle hold because I cheated on her, I might have to posture up while I'm in a triangle hold, but I can't hit her. So have you ever hit a girl? No, I've never hit a girl. But I've choked the shit out of one, and we're still friends. She's actually coming back to Russia for 1 week, then she's going back to America. but she's going to Moscow. I would say she's the first Russian girl I ever got really close to in America. That was back in, man, that was so many years ago. That was 2008? No. Man, maybe 2010. Maybe, yeah, 2010. Yes, 2010. So how do dark skins get girls? How do dark skins get girls? I don't know. You gotta, I don't know. Just meet people, talk to them, be nice, be kind, be respectful, and it should all work out if you're not too ugly. All right, shout out. Okay. Let's see. So anything else, people? Being black versus being gay. Very interesting. Very, very interessant. Okay. I guess maybe I should show something else. You guys can't even see the chat. Maybe I should show something else on this part of the screen over here. I just don't know what else I can show. I have no idea what I can show. I have no idea. Bullshit, Nicholas. Be yourself to get girls. That's another topic. That could be our next one. That might be our next one. That's a good one. Bullshit, Nicholas. But tomorrow morning, I don't know if I'll be able to do this chat, but I'll try. I will try. And plus, you guys won't be here tomorrow. 24 hours from now, you guys will be out partying. It depends on the video. That's a long story. I don't want to get into that now because YouTube just made a new policy. And yeah, it's going to affect me big time on my other channel. Well, not big time, but it sucks. Girls acting like men. I don't know. I really don't care about what people do as long as they're not fucking with anybody. I really don't care what they do. I really, really, really don't care. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna go and do things as I usually do. I'll catch you guys in about 24 hours. If you're here, that'd be cool. If not, hopefully catch you next time. And I am out, miacos. Later.